Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Siren Frost, and welcome back to my deck profile weekly for, jeez, I don't even know what time, today is the April 6th, I believe. Yep, today's the 6th of April, so April Fool's Day finally went away. Good. And next we gotta do a 420. I think it's because of Easter. I don't know. But, you know, who fucking cares at this point. But, the important thing is, this is a deck profile weekly where I, do two deck profiles back to back. V series and D series. And mostly D series now because that's the new standard. But, for most of you who are new, hi, my name is Siren Frost. I am the owner of this channel, obviously. And for most of you who are returning, welcome back. So, in today's deck profile video, we're going to be doing an update on Haruka's Gravidia Nordlinger deck profile. Thanks to the collection of set 4. Now, it was a little difficult for me to find cards that are more comfortable with her, maybe Season 3, if she does appear in Will Dress again, or this might be her final appearance, I don't know. All I know is that Mazanori is going to be maybe an antagonist to Season 3 again. We will see what happens with that. But we are getting some new characters. So I'll probably talk more detail about it in the next video. But today, this is just a deck profile video for Gravidia Nordlinger. Excuse me guys, I don't know what's wrong with my voice today. Hold on, before we do get in this video, it wouldn't be my video unless I had something to drink, so let's go with a rock start today. After all, I was up to like 4 in the morning last night, so my brain might need some boost. This is gonna happen. Oh, that actually is good. So this is gonna actually happen, from time to time, that I do need a drink once in a while just to make sure my throat is clear enough to do the deck profiles correctly, and so you guys can hear me properly. So, with that being said, let's get on with the video, and we're starting with the right deck, which we have Gravidia Dellen, Gravidia Wells. Now, I can probably see that people can play maybe like up to 4 copies of her. I don't know, that's up to your decision on that one. Then we have Gravidia Barringer. And next, actually, let's move these guys here a wee bit. Right here. And then finally we have the main boss herself, Gravidia Nordlinger. Now, what I like about Nordlinger's playstyle is the fact that you can have many Meteor cards in your deck. You want to save some, of course, for certain units that can be able to use the Meteorite effects. But Nordlinger's ability is a catchy one. Basically, it's when this unit is placed on Vanguard circle, search your deck for up to 2 Meteorite cards, put them in your order zone, and shuffle your deck. So, the more Meteorites you have in your order zone, the better, because you might as well, not might as well, what's the correct word to say? Okay. Oh yeah, just make sure you got enough Meteorites to do Gravidia Nordlinger's ability, because that's just what you need to focus on more. Because of this reason. When this unit attacks, Counterblast 1 and put 1 or more Meteorites into from your order zone into your drop. Until the end of that battle, this unit gets 15,000 power. If you put 3 or more Meteorites in the drop, for this cost, gets +1 critical. And if you put 5 or more cards, your trigger effects activate twice. So basically you can get your criticals twice, heals twice, draw twice, front twice. I almost said twice, sorry. That almost kind of was so wrong. It's morning, you guys. It's afternoon, you guys. I've been sleeping for almost 8 hours, so I'm trying to get my energy back a little bit. But yeah, that's why Gravidia Nordlinger is literally one of the best units that I could think of that can kick more ass than anything else. Hence why Haruka was the one who's called the Ice Empress, because of her. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but it did say down here that she's a Cosmo Dragon. I don't see a Cosmo Dragon, I just see an alien that likes to just basically fuck you up a little bit. But that's just probably me. But yeah, that is the right. Oh, yeah, that is the ride line for Gravidia Nordlinger. Now, on to the main deck itself. So for the main deck, of course, it's just been combined with that of Zaxa's Cardinal cards, because there's not any other units you can use at the moment. Hopefully set 5 will put that standard again. Hopefully. And then we're also going to be getting the Festival Collection, which I'm hoping that we can actually get that. Alright, so for the main deck we're playing the Rainbow, which is going to be 4 heals, 3 draw triggers, which is our 10k shield defenders, 4 criticals, which is the Patrol Robo Dekarcop. Then we're playing 4 Cardinal Draco Enpyros, which is one of the, in my personal opinion, one of the best front triggers we have because of the 20k shield. I would go with this one more than I'd go with this one, just because I'm not really a big fan of draw triggers that much because of low value, but that's just me. And then finally we have our over trigger, which is the Star Dragon Deity. So that is my personal style. You guys can be entitled to your own opinion and whatnot. I like it personally. You know, the draws do help sometimes, but I'm still not really a big fan of them. I'm just not. Okay. For grade 1s, we're playing 3 copies of Gravidia Abee. Yep, Abe. Now, I can argue with the fact that this card can be at 4 if she really wants to be. I'm playing her at 3 just so I can get the style understandable and according to its skill, and it's from the set 4 collection too, so. When this unit is placed on rear guard circle, if your order zone has 3 or more meteorites, counterblast 1. Draw a card and choose up to 1 meteorite from your hand and put it into your order zone. So, much like Basagra's arms card, like Adidia, the spear, the Blazebane, the Steel Blaze Spear, this Abe can let you play a meteorite for free from your hand, as long as you have one. So that's why I'm playing her at 3, because I want to test out theory out more and more. I might play her at 4, but we'll see what happens in the future. And for our only units, we have the 4 complete guards of Violate Dragon. You know, these were kind of a bit of a bitch to get anyways for a lot of my decks, so now that I found out the new ride lines have, it's going to take me a little while, so. But rest assured, I will get those cards for you as soon as possible once they come out, so we'll just see what happens. Now, for speaking of grade 1s, I'm going to move these guys right up here a wee bit, because there's a lot of meteorites we have to go through. A lot. So we're playing not 5, but up to 10 copies of the meteorite cards. You know, you can argue the fact you can play up to 16 copies in your deck, but that's probably a little bit more because you want to make some more room for other units as well. But the main goal, of course, like I said, is gain Nordlinger's ability off by having more meteorites in your deck. But the problem with this is, the reason why I chose only 10 is because it's soul charges. The minute it's set on the order zone. I can't fucking speak today, apparently. So that's why I chose. Okay, I get it. Shut up. Sorry, guys. So you see where it's kind of going with right now. So I chose 10 copies because the grade 2 order card, that one counts as 2 meteorites. So I think 2, counts as 12. But I'm playing it at 4, so that does count as 16 copies, but less room to spare. So that is 10 for me right here, and this is all the units. Gravidia Nordlinger is a very interesting unit, to say the least. Next, we're playing 4 copies for grade 2 is Gravidia Shergo. Shergo's ability is, since from the CFV collection, active rearguard 1 turn only, Soul Blast 2. Choose up to 5 Meteorite cards from your drop, return them to your deck, and shuffle it. If you return 1 or more cards into the end of this turn, this unit gets 5k power. Okay? If you return 3 or more, again 5,000. If you return 5 cards, it gains 5,000 power. So all the above, this unit gets 15,000 power if you follow the following effects. So that is cool. It's like an actual 25k beat stick, which is not a problem at all. Unless your opponent has a perfect guard, then there's no way in hell he can block that. Next, for our final grade 2, because we're only playing 8 grade 2s in this deck, Falling Hellhazard. And this is the one I was telling you guys that we don't need the other Meteorite cards because this one acts on its own. It's a set order Meteorite in its own way. When you would count the number of Meteorite cards put from your order zone into your drop for the cost of your Vanguard's ability, this card counts as 2 cards. So 2 Meteorites. When this card is put into your drop zone, into your drop from your order zone, bind this card, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, and retire it. So, you know, it still counts as part. Ugh. So it does act like one of these here, but this one can retire rear guard if it's one that's placed from the order zone to a drop. So it's no different than this one here, but you have to bind it first. So that is the only reason why it's in there. It's a very good card. I do like it very much. However, it's a bit of a risk, a bit of a stretch. So like, okay, well you have 10 copies of the Meteorite, so that should be enough? Nope, it's never enough. Now for grade 3s, I'm starting to like the 5 count grade 3s in the deck. So of course we're playing 3 Nordlingers and 2 of the Gravidia Bacubirito, or not Bacubirito. Okay. What this card actually does, basically, is when this unit is placed on rear guard, Soul Blast 1 card. Choose a Meteorite card from your drop zone and put it into your order zone. During your turn, if your opponent's rear guard was retired this turn, this unit gets plus 5k power, and 3 more were retired, it gets plus 1 critical. So I might bump this up to at least 3 more copies, because I do like that effect very much. But the only problem is, I need to figure out what cards I need to take out in my deck as well. So, you know, usually I leave a full list in the box down below, and the tags go with it. So, we'll see what kind of happens. But
twist the bones and bend the back.
sorry guys, that was my phone. I had to pause for a little bit. But anyways, that concludes the deck profile update for you guys for Gravidia Nordlinger. I hope you guys really did enjoy this video very much so. I'm sorry if my speech was a little bad today. Like I said, I just woke up from my sleep. So, that's kind of why. But, I hope you guys enjoy I hope you guys enjoy your day today. Make good choices. If you guys do like the stuff I do create, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And it makes me feel a little bit more happier to know that people actually care about what I kind of say, and my own thoughts and opinions about the deck, the decks, the game itself, you know, all that good stuff. And overall, just it shows a lot of love and support to my channel and support to me, seeing as though that everyone has their own personal opinion about decks. And yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this video very much so, and I'll see you guys next video. I'm your host, Iron Frost, signing out.